Hey YouTube, it's been a while. So yeah, I'm back after quite a few people have asked what happened. Just decided to take a break. I was sick for a little while last month. For since pretty much the beginning of the month, and so I didn't really get out to do much. I didn't get out at all, and yeah, I still managed to get a few things online, but towards the end of the month I was okay, and I did have a wander around the charity shops and whatnot. To be fair, there wasn't a lot, and even since then, this month, actually last month, oh god, we're in September now, so we're actually talking about June, not July. Sorry, we're talking about July, not August. So it was in July I was sick, getting lost for days, months even. And yeah, so even last month the charity shops weren't that giving. So anyway, we'll get into it. I've got a few pickups, probably not as many as I would normally have for a month, and it wasn't my intention to do a whole month's pickups, but here we are. I've also got August, a slightly bigger pile for August, and I've even started for September, but we won't see that for a while. But before we get into this, a parcel arrived this morning from Peter Blu-ray Bullet Brit, so cheers Pete. Some more slip covers. There was also a few Blu-rays in here, but I'll save them for a September pickups video, but not the end of September, probably next weekend, maybe. We'll see. Depends what I get over the next week. But yeah, he sent me, as usual, a bunch of slip covers. I had a quick glimpse through them because when the parcel arrived, actually, I was a bit stunned because I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I completely, oops, knocked the tripod over. Wonder if we've got a sneak peek there. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's put them up there. Are we back? We're back. Right. I lost my train of thought now. So rewind. So yeah, Peter Blu-ray Bullet Brit, like I say, sent me a parcel. There is some Blu-rays, but they're going into the next ish pickups video, not the next one after this one, but for this month. But yeah, there's a bunch of slip covers here. I opened the package because when it arrived, actually, I wasn't sure what it was. There's a few things not movie related I was expecting off eBay, and I thought it might have been something that I'd ordered, but yeah, when I opened it up, I looked at it and I thought, oh right. So yeah, I've had a quick look through this lot, but we'll have a proper look now. So yeah, this is all slip covers. So firstly, the final season for The Big Bang Theory. I'm way behind with these. I think I'm only up to about season 6 or 7. Although I've got a few of the more recent slip covers. So yeah, that'll definitely come in handy when I do eventually pick that up. These BBC nature documentaries I love. So this is Human Planet. It's got a bit of a lenticular sleeve there. So that's cool. Then into the standard slip covers. A few of these I hadn't heard of. And I don't know that I've got any of these films. But yeah, some of them I'll definitely be picking up at some point. On the Road, never heard of that one. A series I've never got into. And not that I didn't like it. I've only seen clips. I don't think I've actually seen a full episode. So that's season 1 of BoJack Horseman. This one I do actually have, but I have the box set with the minifigure Batman and Harley Quinn. The Wolf Pack. think I might have this. I know I've got the movie, but I'm not sure whether I've got the slip. Turbo Kid. I did try and watch this. My brother got me for my birthday a few years ago, and I tried to watch it and I couldn't get through it. I don't know how far I got into it, but it's one that I probably need to give a rewatch. This is one I've definitely been trying to get hold of, because I've seen the movie a few times, but never with the slipcover, or once with the slipcover in HMV a while ago, but I've been back since and they haven't had it. So this is the 3D release of Secret Life of Pets 2. It Chapter 2 on 4K. I think I've got Chapter 1 as well, but I'm not sure whether it's just a slip, not the movie. I'm not sure whether it's 4K or not. I'm pretty sure I actually sent this to Pete a few weeks ago with the last set of Blu-rays I sent for the prize draw. Skyline. I do already have this movie and I have this slip as well. But again, it's a nice lenticular one. 4K of Rava, Disney film that somehow I've never heard of. A film I do want to get and I haven't managed to find. Well, I've seen it in CEX and in HMV for that matter, but not the price that I'm looking to pay as yet, at least. Tenet, not Tenant, as I've heard some people call it. All Quiet on the Western Front, a Universal 100th Anniversary Edition. Stuart Little, I didn't even know this had been released on Blu-ray. Another Universal 100th Anniversary Pillow Talk. Friend Request. Yeah, something I will definitely not be buying anytime soon. Westlife, The Farewell Tour. Okay. Girl with the Gifts. I have seen this out and about before, but I don't think I own that one. The trailer for this was very disappointing. I'm in no hurry to watch this movie at all. Tom and Jerry, the movie. I used to love Tom and Jerry as a kid, but this, from what I saw that trailer, I didn't like the look of it at all. Now maybe it'll surprise me. Scoob did. There was a few things in that movie I didn't like, but again the trailer I thought, because I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. But the movie was good. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, there were a few bits and bobs in it that I thought was a bit cringy, but for the most part it was okay. Anyway, into the pickups. So this first lot all came from cash converters or cash generators. I always get them mixed up. Cash converters, I think, and they're all either 49p or 50p. So the last of the Death Race movies that I didn't have, unless there's a fourth one that I don't know about, Death Race Inferno. 49p. In case I forget. There we go. This is all of them. There's some more over there. So G.I. Joe Retaliation. Zombieland. Huntsman Winter's War. Terminator Salvation. The Fighter. Oh, again, these are all 49p. Transformers. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen and Transformers Dark of the Moon. So yeah, some bargains there from Something's Missing. Maybe I went a second time. I think that might have been last month. I'm just there's something I remember picking up and clearly it's not in that pile. Clearly to me it's not in that pile. Oh yeah, there was another one that I missed. This was a limited edition Sainsbury's, I think, or possibly Tesco's, of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation with a bonus disc, which again was 49p. No, that one was 49p. But I do have already a slipcover, so that was a bonus. So I was happy to find that. Then where next? I think we'll go with the charity shops. We'll just move them to one side. And so this one came from British Red Cross for £1. The War Horse. Still haven't seen this movie. Where did this one come from? I think this next lot all came from Butterwick Hospice, and all but one were 50p each. So Edge of Darkness, The Dark Knight Rises, another film that I will probably never watch. The only reason I have this is because I've got the other two. I've said this many times. Batman Begins, I enjoyed. The Dark Knight, I struggled so hard to get through. And unless I rewatch that at some point, which I don't know how I'm going to do that, and enjoy it, there's no point in ever watching that. So literally just for completion's sakes, and only because it was 50p and it had a slip. 3D Monarch Butterfly for 50p. I had to grab that. And this one was £1. Dallas Buyers Club with the slip, but it also came with an extra disc. I need to put a flipper case in this, because it has, for some reason, even though it doesn't come with it, Blu-ray and a DVD. They've done what I like to do sometimes, and of course Movie Mad does a lot, is add the DVD to the Blu-ray, obviously to save a bit of space. But yeah, I've got some flipper trays downstairs, and for some reason I'm not added one to that yet. To be honest, I've totally forgotten. And then also, this was 25p, I think. No, 45p. I got this one from the Salvation Army. Free Willy 3, The Rescue, in this snapper case. They also had Free Willy 2, which was in not quite as nice condition as this. I knew I had one of them and I couldn't remember which. I actually thought it was the first one, but I double checked on the app on my phone, and it was actually the second one that I had on a snapper case. So I've got 2 and 3 now. I still don't have the first one. And then this one was 50p, and honestly I can't remember where it came from. But this goes into my Film 4 DVD collection, this one being Charlotte Gray. It's not a huge collection, to be fair, and they're right behind me, but they're under a pile of let's see if I can dislodge them. They're under a pile of videotapes. Oh. So yeah, it's only a small collection at the moment, but I'm always on the lookout for these. So that's pretty much what I own. I do have some on HD DVD as well. I'm not sure if I've got any of these on Blu-ray. I know I've got Sexy Beast on Blu-ray. That might be the only one. On East is East. But I also have those on HD DVD as well, which were the only 5 that were ever released from this collection, at least on HD DVD. Pop it down there for now. Then this next lot, I think, came from Sue Riders, who do 3 for £1. There's a big sign up that says excludes Blu-ray and box sets. And I took these to the counter, fully expecting to pay, because these are marked up as £1 each. Everything's marked as £1 each as far as DVDs are concerned. And I took these fully expecting to pay £1 each. and the girl behind the counter did them for me at the 3 for £1. So I was very pleased. So the only DVD I got was it is art box set, which comes with a whole host of live stand-up, unrepeatable, definitive article, glorious, dressed to kill, circle, sexy and strapped. I think I have circle and sexy on DVD, and I'm pretty sure I've got glorious and dressed to kill on VHS. So to have this lot in a single collection for not even for £1, I was going to say for £1, it wasn't, it was for what, 33 pence, which is a bit of a bargain. And the rest of these are all Blu-rays. So before I go to sleep, like I say, all for 3 for £1. Again with the slip, The Railway Man. And they had quite a few. Somebody must have donated some collections, because I had a bunch of Colin Firth movies and a bunch of Liam Neeson movies as well. Ah, that's the one. Right. Different. I'll explain. Out of the Furnace, again with the slip. Don't know much about that. Johnny English, to be fair, I've got this one. I didn't think I had it, but it turns out that I do. But you know, 33p. Bargain of the day, I think this was. Saving Private Ryan. That's the one I thought I'd picked up in Cash Converters, but as it turns out, I didn't. I got it in the charity shop for 33p. So yeah, bargain. Run All Night. Liam Neeson. Not seen that one. Wild Hogs. I vaguely remember this. I have seen it, but it was a long time ago. Probably when it first came out on DVD. And A Walk Amongst the Tombstones, another Liam Neeson. And then finally, I think, no, this lot didn't all come from CX. Some of it came from eBay, some from HMV, possibly Amazon, I'm not sure. So I think there's 3 here from CEX. I just need to sort through them because they're totally out of order. Yeah, 3 here from CEX. I've took the stickers off all of these because they're using those new high tack stickers now, which are a pain to get off, and the longer you leave them, the more destructive they are when you try to remove them. And these have all got card sleeves. So in no particular order, I got season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the limited edition digipack set. I have seasons 1 to 3 in a similar packaging, so I've been on the lookout for 4 and 5, and is 6 out yet? I'm not sure. Again in the same packaging, and this was finally at a price that I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. I had the vouchers, so it's 5-disc set. So yeah, very pleased to have added that to the collection. I still haven't got past season 1, so yeah, I need to start watching that again. Then one that I already owned, but I owned the standard edition, and this one I've been on the lookout for. I check eBay all the time. In fact, I have a saved search, and it sends me an email every time one comes up for sale, but very rarely this version. And ironically, literally days after I bought this, within a week or two, 2 came on eBay and sold really, really cheap. So yeah, that was a bit of a downer. But it's it's the Avengers, the Cybernauts collection, the limited edition, with the same disc as the original version, which I've since traded in. But it also comes with a booklet that the other version I had didn't have. Now you would think this comes with some kind of sleeve, but it doesn't. It just opens straight up. Got the barcode on the back there. So yeah, I'm very happy to get that. And then finally from CEX, this is one that's eluded me for a few years now. and it almost never appears on eBay, and when it does, it's expensive. CEX don't differentiate between this and the standard version. So it's Hackers from 88 Films, but this one being with the slipcover. I believe there's a poster in there as well, yeah, which is probably just the same. Oh, no, it's not. So it's a different image. Now, I really did enjoy this film. I have seen it a few times after it came out, and I imagine it probably looks, because I haven't watched this since I bought it, I'm going to imagine it looks dated, especially from a technology point of view. But when you take it as a product of its time and not something modern day, I think it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to be watching this sooner rather than later. And I should have really got around to it by now, but I haven't. Oh, this won't go back in now. Of course it won't. There we go. Then, coming close to the end, let's go with eBay next. This I didn't realise was brand new. It was on eBay. I think I sent the best offer. I don't think I bid on it. It's an Arrow US release. Never came out in the UK from Arrow. I'm pretty sure there's a 101 Films version of this, or release of this. Pray for Death. But yeah, like I say, I didn't realise it was sealed. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but you can feel that it's got the booklet inside. I can't remember I'm sure I also have a saved search on eBay for Arrow video with booklet. So it brings up all the ones that are advertised with a booklet, because I tend to like to only get these with a booklet, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I bought this, because it's with booklet. It is slightly open at the bottom there, but it is still sealed. So yeah, really happy to have found that. This finishes a collection that I've been, again, another safe search. These have been up at stupid amounts of money. The rest of the series I paid, I think between £4 and £8 each for each half season. And this was the last one that I needed, and they were up at like £25–30. This one eventually came down to, I think it was £8. So this is Robin Hood, season 3, part 1. Focusing on that. So yeah, I was really happy to grab that from another one from Momox, and the last one came with a slip. Again, I had to take a bit of a risk. I don't know if it was a risk. Every one of these that I've seen for sale has had a slip cover. But yeah, this is the last one that I required to get the full set, so really happy to have got that. Only the first series got released in the UK on Blu-ray and HD DVD for that matter, which I have the first series still sealed. Oh no, it's not. I must have sold the sealed one. I had a sealed one. I guess I sold that. Series 1 on HD DVD, but I've got the entire set now on Blu-ray, even though they are German. I had Series 1 UK Blu-ray, but it looked odd with these, so I sold it and got Series 1 to match those. HMV were doing their 2 for 15, so I had to get Trading Places, and I got a second one to go with it and trade it in for a tenner, so this basically owes me £5. Yeah, great film. Another one I own on HD DVD. I don't know if it's close to me that I can find it right now. Oh no, it's up on the top shelf. I was looking in the wrong place. Oh well. I was hoping to do this whole thing in a single cut, and then again I go and knock the camera. Well, at least I found it. So yeah, another one I own on HD DVD. But this is lacking in special features, and I actually haven't looked to see how lacking this one is in special features. And although I haven't done any comparison, that looks like it's got more than that, but that could just be more spread out. So I don't know whether this does have extra special features compared to that. Doesn't matter, I won't be getting rid of that because obviously I collect the, if you've been watching long enough, it's obvious at least. I collect, as you can see from the shelf in front of me, I collect HD DVD, a lot of HD DVD. So yeah. And then finally, a couple of Arrow releases. One of these came from HMV. I think the other one came from Amazon. There were, again, this was Arrow's, let's say again, I mentioned it. This was Arrow's, what do they call it, Camp Arrow sale back in the summer. And they were both $9.99 or $9.95 each. From Amazon, I bought Southland Tales, the limited edition with the slipcover. I have seen this a long time ago. I think I remember enjoying it for the most part, but I will watch it again. And then this one is Beyond Reanimator. Again, limited edition with the slip. What I didn't realise until the other night, I had all these in a box downstairs ready to do a video, and I brought them all up here to put on here ready to do this video. And this was on the top of the pile, and when I went to the loo in the middle of the night, I came back, this was glowing. As I was walking back down the landing, I could just see something lit up on the table, and I thought, what the hell is that? Apparently this is a glow-in-the-dark sleeve, which I didn't realise. So yeah, it scared the hell out of me for a moment. Anyway, that's it. That's I lost my train of thought for a minute. Yeah, that's July, right? Yeah, July's pickups. Mostly, certainly for the first half of the month, it was all stuff that was bought online. In fact, most of what you see here was bought in sort of the last half of the month. Because I couldn't go out because I was, you know, I was bad. Anyway, that'll be it for now. I do have August pickups to film. I'm not going to do that right away because it's Saturday and I have no idea actually what time it is now, but it was after 12 o'clock before I came up here. And I was hoping to get out and do a little bit of shopping today. I'm having a look around the charity shops. I've been around the charity shops for over a week because, like I mentioned recently, there's been little to nothing. So yeah, I'm going to get in the car and see what I can find. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and for those that have been patient waiting for me to return, thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.